This episode of Soldier Knows Best is brought to you by HostGator Web Hosting. Hey, what's up guys, Soldier Knows Best here. This is my review of the Sony Personal 3D Viewer. This is a 3D visor you can put on your face and watch movies in 3D or standard definition if you wanted to. So I'm gonna talk about the design, the hardware, and whether this thing is actually worth the money. So let's go to first talk about the design. Now there are other head-mounted 3D viewers out there in the market, but this one does take the cake. As far as the style and the overall look, it does look very futuristic, I guess. And it weighs in at 0.9 pounds, so it doesn't really tip the scale. Now on the bottom you'll find all the controls. You have the menu button there, directional pad, the volume button, power button. And also to the left of that you have these little sliders, and that is used to adjust the lens to your personal eye width. And at the top there's this cushion that fits to your forehead, again trying to make things as comfortable as possible. And on the left and the right hand side you have the little adjustments here where you can push this in and out depending on the length of your head. And then on the very back you have a couple straps that you can adjust to kind of adjust your head. Again, I had a big head so it took me a while to get this thing situated, but this will help you get the best fit possible. And Sony has also packed in a 5.1 virtual surround sound system inside of this viewer, and those are going to be pumped out through two different headphones in your left and your right ear, and you can adjust those as well to kind of help with the fit. Now the Sony Personal 3D Viewer system isn't a wireless system. It does come with this box that not only is going to be powering this system itself, but also too is going to be handling all your video inputs and your outputs. So you'll plug in your Xbox into this box and then have the cord going to the Personal 3D Viewer, and now you're able to play your game in 3D or whatever you want to do. But also too is good for if you have multiple people in the room and everybody wants to watch the same thing that you're watching, you can have the video out going to a TV set and you have both things playing on both systems simultaneously. Alright, so that's all the individual different pieces of this system. Now it's going to talk about how comfortable is this thing. Now I did put it on right now, and I will tell you that in the beginning you're going to spend some time having to adjust this to fit your head perfectly, because if you just try to put this thing on outside of the box and spend maybe 1 minute adjusting it, it's going to be uncomfortable for a very long time for you. Now even after you get everything situated the best that you can, it's not the most comfortable thing. Now I was able to watch a whole movie with little discomfort, but you will need to find different tricks. Like in my case, I had to lean back. I got a little reclining chair, so I leaned back on it. And so even though this thing is not that heavy, it is kind of on the bridge of your nose, and it presses down a little bit if you're sitting straight up or leaning forward. But I was able to lean back and watch it, and with relatively no pressure at all. And it was pretty comfortable for the entire duration of watching an hour and a half or 2 hour movie. But with that being said, it does take some time to get this thing tweaked. So again, if you do decide to get this thing, do spend some time try to get it just right, and then when you do, you will find that it's not the best and also it's not the worst as far as comfort level. And now let's get to the part that you've probably been waiting for. What does the video look like when you put these Sony Personal 3D viewers on your head? Well, the video itself is being projected on dual OLED panels, which are going to be 720p. So it's going to be 720p HD footage in 3D in certain cases. And it's going to make you feel like you're sitting in front of a 750-inch screen. Yes, 750-inch screen. Most people probably have like a 50-inch screen, so you can just imagine. So it's like sitting in your own personal movie theater and you're the only one in the audience sitting right there in the middle. And when you're actually looking at the video on the sides, there will be a little bit of ghosting there, so if you look like all the way to the left or all the way to the right, it will be just a little blurry. It's not really a big deal, especially when you're watching your video or anything like that, but I did notice that. And it kind of sucks, like I can't really show you what it looks like in my review video, but I will tell you that the video is impressive, and the 3D video is the best that I've probably ever seen, even on any type of 3D TV set right now. It just really pops out on you. It doesn't make your eyes hurt, nothing like that. I watched Tron in 3D, and it felt like I was actually watching just like I was in the movie theater when I went to go see it in 3D, but a little bit clearer and just a little bit sharper. And the reason the 3D is so good is because, again, it is two different screens. So it has one screen for each one of your eyes. It's not just like a regular movie theater experience where they're kind of putting two images together on one single screen. You have two different screens to make that 3D effect really stand out and really pop. And when you throw in that 5.1 virtual surround sound, you really do get that movie theater experience, and you really can just sit back, play a game or watch a movie and just feel like you're just at your local movie theater somewhere. All right, so just about to wrap up my review of this Sony Personal 3D Viewer. So what are my pros and cons of this thing? Now, as far as the pros, this is probably the best 3D video personal experience that you're going to be able to get right now on the market. The picture is outstanding, and also too, the audio is not that bad at all, and I do like the overall design and look of this system. And to the negatives about this Personal 3D Viewer is, one, the comfort level is not the best. You will have to spend some time trying to get this thing situated just right on your head, and some people got it just right and felt comfortable like it did for me after a while. Some people never felt comfortable with it. It's kind of a risk you're going to take. So that's one thing you got to spend just a little bit of time in the beginning trying to get it the best fit possible. And two is just the price. These things run $799. So you're looking at $800 for this Personal 3D Viewer. And that, it kind of is going to bring me to my wrap up. This just makes this one of these items that everybody doesn't need one of these, and everybody's not going to want one of these. But I think if you do get this, if you know exactly what you're getting, you're not going to be disappointed by the video quality of this thing. It will make you get that home theater experience, that really your home movie theater experience that you're probably looking for these visors. But a couple of those negatives may keep a lot of people from plunking down all that money for this. You may want to wait to the next version. All right, guys, that brings us to the end of this video. But before we head out of here, I'm going to take one last look at our sponsor for this video. HostGator can get your blog or website up and running in minutes. You get 24/7 support and access to website building tools with over 4,000 templates. They'll even migrate your current site for free. Servers are 130% powered by wind energy, unlimited disk space and bandwidth, 45-day money-back guarantee, and $100 in Google AdWords credit to market your site. For Revision 3 viewers, HostGator is offering 25% off of your order or your first month free. Just go to HostGator.com and enter the code SoldierKnows at checkout. Alright guys, again, thanks for watching this video. You're not seeing me because I forgot to record this part and I'm out of town, so that is a big fail. But anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. Please leave a comment down below about what you think about these Sony 3D viewers, and I will catch you later. Peace.